going on now? Introduce myself. They call me Lump Sum because when I get it, that's how it comes. And I am a trucker. So that's my introduction to this YouTube world. A little about me. I've been doing this for quite some time now, since 07. So I got some years under my belt. I got some years. Talk about when I first started off and had the game changed, the whole industry with all these regulations. See, a lot of the rookies, the newbies, they never gonna understand, how precious trucking was prior to today's trucking. It's different. It's way different. But when I came in, there log books. It was on paper. There wasn't no electronic logs. So, you could get it in. As far as making money, paper logs, which I still actually use, you can make some good money. As a company driver, started off with company. Back then, it was a great company. I was making a lot of good money back then. Money I never thought that I would see. Great. So I ran my ass off, first time being in the snow and all that other good shit, which I did not enjoy. And I think from that point on, I realized I came to the conclusion that I'm going to try to stay out the snow. And if I have to do it, I'll do it, but it will be the least amount of snow time possible. Not fucking with it. Not fucking with it. But anyway, as of yesterday, as of today, trucking was a lot better. We had a little bit more freedom. We had a little bit more move around. It was just overall better. Today, it's all about the money. And it was about the money back then, but you was able to enjoy yourself. I mean, back then you was able to make some money, go home, enjoy it, come back out, and still have money in your pocket. Now it's like run. And we forget that we got a life outside of this trucking world. And especially rookies, when you first come in, you run so hard. And the first thing you say is, well, I'm out here to make money. I don't need to go home. And after a while, you start losing your mind. You may not see it. Trust me, it takes a toll. And being in this truck 24 hours a day, 7 days a week takes a toll. Even if you get out, you're still in this truck more than you are not. And I'm going to tell you when it becomes a problem that most people don't really get. When you finally get a chance to go home, and you get in, and you hop in bed, you can't go to sleep. And a lot of truckers, what they'll do, because their trucks are really not too far from their homes, they'll go to their truck and will pass out. They got to sleep in the truck. That's just how their body has adjusted to this trucking world. But this is a life. It's a way of living. So it is what it is when it comes to that. Now I had to reactivate myself back into the real world when I'm not in the trucking world. Something different. As far as the money, it was a lot more money to be made back then also. Again, with all the regulations, they only allow you to make so much money today. Back then, there was no cap. Not at all. There was no cap. So you could really make some good money. Today, with shutdowns, you got to shut down in a certain amount of time, and this regulation and that regulation. It's not happening today. You're allowed to make X amount of dollars, and that's it. Especially with the e-logs, you can only run so much. So you're only going to get so much in. And the way it's working right now, over the road is is about to be non-existent. Even though personally, which is going to be another story as far as over the road, regional, local. I'm gonna get into that for you too. You know, I'm gonna break this whole industry down in a manner where, you know, you'll be like, okay, yeah, that's for me, or yeah, no, that's not for me. I can't do it. So, you know, but as far as the money wise and making a living, you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat. Unless you're just one of those truckers that think they're gonna get in this business, not do no work, not do no runs, don't run or nothing. You know, because this truckers out here that's broke. And that's stupid. That's stupid. If you are a driver, there's no reason you should ever be broke. Not never. You know, you got some out here, that's because they just haven't learned the game. Or how to you know, manipulate it and work it to their advantage. But you know, it is what it is. Nothing to it but to do it, get done it. And again, you know, I'm out here on this road in Cali, headed to Arizona. No short run, about 350, 360 miles. Easy work. You know, like I say, run smarter, not harder. That's the key to this trucking shit nowadays. Run smarter, not harder. You know, there's a way to make the exact same amount of money and go home either every night or 3 days out the week, 3 nights out the week, home, at home, opposed to being OTR over the road and making the exact same amount of money. You know, you work harder and you're still getting the same amount. So just work smarter. You just got to figure it out. Now, you know, I'll get into that too. I'll get into that too. But it's a lot of ways, you know, to make some good money and still go home and still be able to live your life. And that's what it's about. Because sometimes, you know, we get out here, if you're a rookie, then yeah, get out on that road. You need that experience. There's no doubt about it. And stay out there for as long as possible. I would say 2 years. 2 years. Stay out there. Because you need to learn everything you need to learn, because it's levels to this shit. You know, it's levels. It ain't just company drivers. It ain't, you know, you ain't just rookie company driver. You know, you got your lease, you got your owner ops, you got your independent contractors. It's levels to this shit. So you need to learn as much as possible when you first get in it. You know, with that being said, this is my first vlog, and I just wanted to touch on some things for you guys out there, and ladies too. Because, you know, we got some ladies out there trying to do their motherfucking thing. I see you, ladies. I see you. But outside of that, you know, I'm lump sum, because that's how I get it when it comes. And I'll be back at you. You too.